Greetings everyone on YouTube and welcome back to Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition with me, Kemsit. We're gonna continue on with custom campaign and scenarios adventures in mission for the Battle of Pharsalus, which will be played out within the Julius Caesar campaign part 2, Bello Civili. For those who've not watched out the previous part, please considering do so, as there's a playlist within my channel from where you can check out the missions over there. And also feel free to try this custom campaign made by Christoph, also known as Base Teutons. And with that, I also said feel free to check out the other 3 videos of these missions, or as I said, feel free to try it out yourself. But yeah, we will continue on with our adventures in mission 4. Afterwards, there's another mission, but before I shall be proceeding forward, I'd like to mention if you'd like to play these custom campaigns and scenarios, make sure that you present in the main menu. Go to the settings button, press the mods button, and from there on you'll be able to find a magical search bar on top of your screen over here, where you have to write Julius Caesar campaign part 2, Bello Civili, and then subscribe to the respective language which you can communicate with, and from there on you'll be able to press on forward and make sure that you also activate the select custom campaign and scenario within my mods tab, and from there on you'll be able to have fun after you've restarted your game real quickly and come over here to enjoy your selected custom campaign and scenario as stated before. But yeah, mission for the Battle of Pharsalus, which will be played at 48 BCE. The Caesar is weak after his defeat in Dyrrhachium and flees further into Greece to forge supplies. Pompey follows Caesar, but is still unwilling to commit to a pitched battle. Despite having twice as many men, Pompey's officers and optimate supporters pressure Pompey into battle. The fate of Rome world is about to be decided.
Pompey was a formidable general, and Caesar's defeat at Dyrrhachium had shown that despite Pompey's old age, he was still a force to be reckoned with. These two men truly were the greatest military leaders in the world, which made their adversity all the more tragic. The situation worsened for Caesar as he fled further into Greece. Despite being reinforced by 2 legions under Domitius Calvinus, the local Greeks were unwilling to support Caesar after his defeat, forcing Caesar to assault local Greek cities just to refresh his supplies. Pompey knew that Caesar was in such a disastrous position that all he had to do was wait and starve him of supplies, and then Caesar would be defeated without them even fighting a large pitched battle. Caesar, desperate, deployed his men in battle formation, every day hoping Pompey would engage in battle. While Pompey was a very wise and battle-hardened general, the same could not be said about his allies. They were mostly senators, pressuring Pompey into battle. The arrogance of the senators was so thick, and they were deciding how to divide the spoils before they had even won the battle. The civil war would be decided by a great, decisive battle on the plains near Pharsalus in Greece.
Alright, so Caesar's army is weak after his defeat at Dyrrhachium on final battle, and plebeians will be shouting our names in triumph, Pompey Magnus. No, this is a battle over the fellow Romans, and it is a terrible thing we must do. There's no place for triumph. Nevertheless, Scipio, we should avoid fighting Caesar head on. Despite his defeat, he was a loyal and a battle-hardened legion. Caesar's men are close to breaking after his previous defeat, and more of them desert every day. We have 2 soldiers for every soldier he does. We should press the attack now before Caesar wiggles his way out of the situation. I couldn't agree more. Caesar has humiliated me enough, and it is time we crush him once and for all. Come on, Pompey, I'm eager to crush Caesar under the hooves of my cavalry. We are so close to victory. You haven't turned craven, have you, Pompey? Alright, you men, battle so much, I'll give you one by Jupiter. Get the men information, prepare for battle. Alright, sure. Yeah, wait, what do you... Caesar wishes... Alright, sure, well, these are his armies. There's so many armies around us. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're surrounded by everyone.
Excellent. So Pompey has finally decided to give battle. We must ready our forces and gather all our allies before the battle begins.
Thank Mars and all the gods. I have been itching for a fight for months.
Edifico.
Salve,
Eus. Fodio.
After our previous defeat, all of the Roman auxiliaries have decided to join Pompey. However, we may be able to bribe them to our side.
Okay. Take the city of Gonipi by destroying loot at the auxiliary camps. Build forces. Okay, sure.
Prontus.
Salve. Lignor. Edifico.
Salve. Lignor. Edifico.
Okay. Phew.
Salve. Recte. Recte.
I could just easily defeat them, but the problem is we're still gonna be a little bit on time here.
Impera. Colligo. Eus.
Lignor. Edifico. Prontus. Impera. Confestim faciam. Fodio. Eus.
Lignor. Edifico. Pronto. Lignor. Edifico. Impera. Confestim faciam.
Prontus.
Recte. Eus.
Eus.
Lignor. Edifico. 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 Pari. Recte. Tibi Servio. Impera. Salve. Tibi Servio. Reo.
Ad arma!
Salve.
Pugnemus!
Impera.
Ad arma!
Salve. Recte. Pari. Recte. Eo. Eo. Impera.
Prontus. Lignor. Edifico. Impera. Lignor. Edifico.
Impera.
Lignor. Salve. Lignor. Edifico.
Salve. Tibi Servio. Salve. Pario. Lignor. Edifico. Edifico. Salve. Edifico.
Prontus.
Lignor.
Salve. Recte. Lignor.
Prontus. Salve. Lignor. Edifico. 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 Eus.
Lignor. Edifico. Edifico. Impera. Lignor. Edifico. Edifico.
Impero.
Pugnemus! Ad arma!
Impera.
Eus.
Confestim faciam. Edifico. 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 Eo.
Salve.
Tibi Servio. Salve. Tibi Servio. Salve. Tibi Servio. Salve. Tibi Servio. Recte.
Lignor. Edifico. Edifico. Eus.
Lignor. Confesti in faccia. Lignor. Edifico.
Impera. Edifico.
Edifico. Salve. Impera. Salve. Pareo.
Salve. Eus.
Salve. Recte. Edifico. Podio. Impera. Pugnemus.
Lignor. Fodio.
Eus. Lignor. Edifico. 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 Tibi Servio. Ad armas! Ad arma! Pugnemus! Salve. Lignor. Edifico.
Salve. Lignor.
Recte. Pareo. Salve. Tibi Servio. Ad pugnam. Salve. Recte. Impera. Ad arma. Salve. Tibi Servio.
Prontus. Lignor. Impera. Salve. Lignor. Edifico. Impera. Lignor. Edifico. Fodio. Prontus. Salve. Edifico. Fodio.
Pareo. Salve. Pareo. Ad pugnam. Impera. Edifico. Tibi Servio.
Impera. Lignor. Edifico. Eus. Lignor.
Salve. Recte. Impero. Pugnemus. Ad arma. Salve. Impera. Tibi Servio. Salve. Impera. Salve. Ad pugnemus. Tibi Salve. Recte. Pugnemus. Tibi Salve. Ad pugnam. Salve. Impera. Salve. Pareo.
Salve.
Podio. Edifico. Podio. Eus. Podio. Salve.
Fodio. Edifico. Fodio.
We have sacked the city of Gomfi.
Salve.
Antony, I want you to take control of the city and lead my left flank into
Tibi
battle.
Servio. Salve. Pareo. Recte.
Prontus. Salve. Recte. Edifico. Fodio. Prontus. Lignor. Edifico. Fodio.
Ad pugnemus.
Salve.
Ad arma. Impera. Tibi Servio. Pareo. Ad pugnam. Impera. Tibi Servio. Impera. Ad arma. Salve. Tibi Servio. Salve. Recte. Tibi Servio.
Pugnemus!
Imperio.
Recte.
Tibi
Recte.
Servio.
Pareo.
Impeo.
Eus.
Lignor. Edifico.
Impera.
Eo. Edifico. Edifico.
Salve.
Pareo.
Impera.
Reo.
Salve.
Ad pugna.
Ad
arma!
Impera.
Recte. Pareo.
Salve.
Ad pugnam!
Prontus. Salve.
Eo.
Eus.
Podio.
Impera.
Salve. Podio.
Salve. Recte. Impera. Confestim faciam. Edifico. Fodio. Eus. Impera. Edifico. Fodio. Salve. Eus. Edifico. Fodio. Salve. Edifico.
Salve. Tibi Servio. Salve. Tibi Servio.
Pareo.
Recte.
Pareo.
Recte.
Eus. Salve. Impera.
Recte.
Edifico. Salve. Edifico.
Pareo. Ad arma!
Salve.
Recte.
Impera.
Recte.
Salve.
Recte.
Pareo.
Recte.
Prontus.
Eus. Edifico.
Salve. Edifico. Prontus. Edifico. Impera. Edifico. Salve.
Edifico.
Eus. Impera. Edifico.
Tibi
Pareo.
Servio. Salve. Tibi Servio.
Recte.
Salve. Tibi Servio.
Impera. Prontus. Edifico. Eus. Edifico.
Salve. Recte.
Ad arma!
Tibi Servio.
Pugnemus!
Salve.
Recte.
Recte.
Impera.
Salve. Edifico.
Prontus.
Fodio. Edifico. Edifico.
Tibi Servio.
Pareo.
Tibi Servio.
Pareo.
Recte. Salve.
Pareo.
Recte. Tibi Servio.
Salve.
Impera. Fodio. Prontus. Impera.
Impera.
Fodio. Edifico. Fodio.
Eus.
Edifico. Fodio.
Salve.
Eus.
Salve. Podio.
Tibi recte. Salve. Impera. Tibi recte. Pareo. Recte. Impera. Tibi servio. Impera. Tibi servio. Imperio.
Sound the trumpets and advance. The tyrant will be defeated on this day.
With me, men! Crush Caesar's right flank and send him to dis.
Stand true, men, for we are the stronger and the gods are on our side.
Salve. Recte.
Launch an attack right now.
Salve. Recte.
Roma Invicta.
Salve. Imperio. Salve. Tibi recte. Impera. Ad pugnam. Salve. Tibi servio. Salve. Impero.
Impera.
Effice.
Tibi servio. Salve. Imperio. Tibi servio. Ad arma. Salve. Recte. Impera. Salve. Eo. Recte. Pugnemus. Impera. Tibi servio. Reo. Salve. Recte. Ad arma. Reo. Recte. Pugnemus. Eo.
Launch an attack right now. Roma Invicta.
Salve. Ad pugnam. Impera. Salve. Recte. Ad arma. Pugnemus. Ad pugnam. Pugnemus. Eo. Tibi servio.
Launch an attack right now.
Salve.
Roma Invicta.
Tibi servio. Eo. Ad arma. Salve. Recte. Impera. Tibi servio. Recte. Impera. Eo. Tibi servio. Salve.
Launch an attack right now. Roma Invicta.
Caesar! When your army is defeated, I will find your lifeless corpse and parade your severed head through the streets of Rome. You have my word on this by Juno. Some of us value loyalty. We do not fear the word of an oath. Labienus, should we meet on the battlefield, I would take great pleasure in removing that traitorous head from your shoulders.
Prontus. Salve.
Refizio.
Impera. Salve. Eo. Recte. Tibi Servio. Salve. Impero. Recte. Pugnemus. Salve. Impero. Tibi
Ad
Servio.
pugnam!
Impero.
Ad arma!
Salve.
Pugnemus!
Impero. Recte.
Ad arma!
Tibi Servio.
Ad pugnemus!
Salve. Tibi Servio. Pareo.
I know when a battle is lost, and I am getting out of this cursed battlefield. You are a remarkable opponent, Caesar, and have won a great victory here today. But as long as I breathe, I will raise more armies to fight you.
Impera. Tibi
Pompey,
Servio.
you have fought valiantly. I beg you to lay down your arms, and I will give you a heroic pardon.
Recte. Pareo. Eo. Recte. Tibi Servio. Recte. Eo. Salve. Impera.
Ad pugnam!
Tibi Servio. Pareo.
Ad arma! Pugnemus!
Salve.
Launch an attack right now. Roma Invicta.
Tibi Servio.
Pugnemus!
Salve.
Ad arma!
Tibi Servio.
Pugnemus!
Impera. Eo. Tibi Servio. Impera. Pareo. Salve. Eo. Recte. Impera.
This
Salve.
bloody battlefield make
Tibi
you happy,
Servio.
Caesar? Countless good Romans slain because you couldn't swallow your damn pride.
Salve.
Ad pugnam!
Tibi Servio.
Ad arma!
Salve.
Launch an attack right now. Roma Invicta.
Salve.
Pugnemus!
Impera.
Ad arma!
Tibi Servio.
Ad arma!
Salve. Tibi Servio. Eo. Impare. Recte. Tibi
Ad
Servio.
arma!
Salve.
pugnam!
Tibi Servio. Pareo. Salve. Tibi
Ad
Servio.
arma!
Impera. Recte. Tibi Servio.
Pugnemus! Ad pugnam!
Salve.
Pugnemus! Ad pugnemus!
Tibi
Ad
Servio.
arma!
Salve. Tibi Servio.
Pugnemus!
Salve.
Ad arma!
Impera. Tibi
Ad
Servio.
pugnemus!
Tibi
Ad
Servio.
pugnam!
Salve.
Pugnemus! Ad pugnam!
Salve. Impera.
Ad arma!
The Oathbreaker and coward Ahenobarbus tried to flee, and I killed him personally. Is there anything you would have me do to his corpse?
Cut off his hands and nail them to the Senate door.
Tibi Servio. Salve.
Launch an attack right now.
Recte.
Roma Invicta.
Pugnam!
Impera. Tibi Servio. Recte. Pareo.
Eus. Prontus. Impera. Recte. Edifico. Fodio. Salve.
Prontus.
Edifico. Prontus. Eus.
Edifico.
Prontus. Eus.
Edifico. Salve. Prontus.
Edifico.
Eus. Impera.
Edifico.
Impero. Pario. Tibi servio. Pugnemus. Salve. Ad pugnam. Pugnemus.
Launch an attack right now. Roma Invicta.
Ad arma. Recte. Ad pugnemus. Ad arma. Pugnemus. Recte. Ad arma. Ad pugnam. Pugnemus. Tibi servio. Salve. Tibi servio. Pario. Salve. Ad arma. Impera. Salve. Recte. Tibi servio. Pugnemus. Salve. Ad pugnam. Ad arma. Tibi servio. Imperio. Recte. Salve. Ad pugnam. Ad pugnam. Tibi servio. Salve. Pugnemus. Ad pugnam. Salve. Pugnemus. Tibi servio. Salve. Ad arma. Tibi servio. Recte. Impera. Recte. Tibi servio. Salve. Tibi servio. Ad arma. Tibi servio. Salve. Recte. Pugnemus. Tibi servio. Ad pugnam. Tibi servio. Ad arma. Salve. Ad pugnam. Salve. Ad arma. Pugnemus. Ad pugnam. Salve. Ad arma. Tibi servio.
Curse you, Caesar. You may have won this day, but I will be back. Mark my words.
The Mediterranean will be sucked dry before I fear the threats of Plato.
Salve.
So long, Labienus, and do not forget your swaddling clothes.
Tibi servio. Salve.
We have won a crushing victory here today, which will be remembered for thousands of years. The Roman people have been liberated from the tyranny of the Senate.
Tibi servio. Salve.
Pompey's army was terrifying, at least double the size of Caesar's, and rested upon a slight hill. Caesar's former lieutenant in Gaul, Titus Labienus, led Pompey's cavalry. Eager to crush Caesar, Labienus charged forth with the whole weight of 6,000 horsemen to destroy Caesar's meager cavalry force of 2,000 horsemen. Caesar bested his old lieutenant by hiding a force of spearmen behind his cavalry, which defeated Labienus. Caesar and Mark Antony, who commanded Caesar's left flank, advanced their infantry to engage Pompey's legions. Caesar's victorious cavalry attacked Pompey's exposed left flank, which routed the enemy back to their camp. Caesar, unwilling to give his enemies a moment of rest, stormed the Optimate camp, causing the enemy commanders to flee. Ahenobarbus, whom Caesar had previously pardoned, would not be given a second chance. He was slain by Antony himself while attempting to flee. In the end, at least 10,000 Romans lay dead on the field, and all of Pompey's 50,000 men were either killed or surrendered. Caesar pardoned all of the surrendered soldiers and senators. Caesar had won a decisive victory and proved himself to be the greatest general alive. The civil war was not over yet, but this was Caesar's greatest victory.
Right, yeah, well, we have done a great victory indeed. It was a nice mission, and I just made a mistake by just tributing 4,000, yeah, 4k gold basically. And we had to capture them. Instead, we just need to press those buttons. I guess I just needed to read that things and all that, whatever. But yeah, nice campaign mission over here, and we're gonna move on to the 5th mission, which is Terra for Nonum. But for now, this is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new and wish to support it. Do you want to recommend something we could get together? That's possible as well. Just write down comments box below or join my Discord server so we can have a chat about it. Till then, I shall see you guys laters.